So the fifth video response that I'm going to do is going to be on the movie Girls Trip. It was directed by Malcolm Lee. It stars Regina Hall, Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Tiffany Haddish. This movie is classified in the adventure/comedy/drama genre. This movie is about a group of women that have been friends since high school. Their names are Ryan, Sasha, Lisa, and Dina. They all have gone onto different paths, and when the more successful friend Ryan is about to host her talk show at a special event in New Orleans, all of the girls tag along with her. While enjoying their time together by going to concerts, going out to bars, and being together, Ryan's faced with the fact that her husband's cheating on her and all of her friends know about it. They work together, although sometimes not all in a positive way, to make sure that their group of friends remains strong and together. So the reviews on this film, or the sources, are on filmjabber.com and austinchronicle.com. They say, as a white male critic, I'm the equivalent of Kate Walsh's awkward character in Girls Trip. I want desperately to fit in, but have to settle for enjoying myself despite my noticeable paleness and lack of woman parts. While Girls Trip is aimed to some degree at African American audiences, but more so at women of all races, the movie is nonetheless a comedy blast that is easily one of the funniest movies of the year. I think the characters in this film are really relatable. Today, it's really common for a guy to cheat on his girlfriend and then people knowing about it, but they don't say anything. And I think that can be really relatable to today's age. Another review, they're saying that Girls Trip is what the lackluster Bad Moms was supposed to be, a celebration of women having fun and giving zero craps about the consequences. That's not entirely fair. Girls Trip has heart and an actual message. So it does give a few craps, but the movie thrives with the four girls are out drinking, having fun, getting into real trouble, whether it involves ziplining a naked homeless man trying to buy services, or an abs in the induced hallucinatory trip Lee manages to make the most of each situation. They are often absurd, but not outlandishly so. It also says the film benefits from having four strong, well-defined characters, as well as several other supporting roles for both women and men, each with their strengths and flaws. Lee gives an ample time to explore the arcs of each of these women. And then there's Tiffany Haddish. Despite starring three very well-known actresses, the lesser-known Haddish is an absolute scene stealer. She injects more energy into a single scene than the rest of the cast combined. All four women are great, but Haddish is the rock star, her intense, impulsive, will have fun at any time, at any expense character, the life of the party. I agree with this, because when I was watching the movie, I kind of related more to her character, because I'm kind of more outgoing and crazy compared to my friends, and I thought that was really relatable. Also says where Girls Trip falters is its tendency to get too serious at times. The movie centers around a story about a cheating husband and an important decision whether to stick with him for the sake of appearances or not, which ultimately culminates in a powerful scene at the end. I agree with that, because I think that today, a lot of people worry more about their image than their actual feelings, so more people would actually stay with their cheating husbands. Girls Trip is a funny film that deserves to be seen in a theater packed with people. It's fun, creative, and features a breakout performance by Tiffany Haddish. Also, judging by the primarily female crowd's reaction and my own, wife's dismissal of my criticism resonates extremely well with the intended audience. no, despite what you may think, not white men. It isn't perfect, but Girls Trip is a blast. I also agree with that because when I was watching it with my parents and me as well. My parents and stepdad all loved it. So I think it can relate to both genders in this situation. So that is my film response on Girls Trip.